the Palestine House of Freedom here in Washington, D.C. I want to read a statement from Palestine House of Freedom regarding the violence that's spreading throughout the world. We stand with our sisters and brothers in Iran, and we send them our condolences for their heavy losses. We condemn the attacks against Iran and the brutal killing of Iranian leaders, Iranian citizens, and so many Iranian children. We thank the Iranian people for their consistent support of the Palestinian people. We state that this attack is not only reckless and dangerous, it is a thirst for war with total disregard for human life. We further condemn the draconian measures taken by the U.S. against Cuba and Venezuela, and we appreciate their support for the Palestinian people. We hold that these actions against Iran and Cuba and Venezuela, as well as Palestine, of course, are not only violations of international law, but they are crimes against humanity. We are horrified that the UK, France, and Germany decided to follow the US and opted to participate in this vicious attack against Iran. We are outraged that the international community still supports the apartheid regime occupying Palestine for the past 80 years, knowing full well that it is the cause of wars, devastation, and suffering, and the instability that we see all over Western Asia and North Africa. We therefore call on the international community to take the following measures: condemn the attacks against Iran and call for its immediate and unconditional stop. Impose sanctions against the perpetrators of the attack. Immediate closure of diplomatic missions and expulsion of representatives of the perpetrators of this attack. Immediate cessation of all trade and commerce with the perpetrators of this attack. Total arms embargo and an end to all weapons trade to the apartheid regime. These measures must be enforced until the following conditions are met: an immediate and unconditional end to the assault against Iran, an immediate and unconditional end to all military activity by the apartheid regime in Palestine, an immediate and unconditional end to the strangulating siege of Cuba and the intervention in Venezuela, an immediate and unconditional opening of the Gaza concentration camp to allow free movement of people and free, unlimited, and unrestricted flow of goods to the people of Gaza. The international community must realize that the safety and security and well-being of the Iranian, Cuban, Venezuelan, and Palestinian people go hand in hand with securing peace and stability. We hold that Palestine, although small in size, when liberated, will have an enormous impact on the rest of the world. That impact will be peace and stability. There's no question that what we're seeing is an attack on people across the world that have a common denominator, or perhaps more than one. What we're seeing with the latest attack against Iran is the long hand of white supremacy reaching out for more and more power. It's imperative that we recognize that these attacks by white supremacists must be brought to an end, and the only way to bring them to an end is for all of us to stand together. We must liberate Palestine, we must stand with Iran, we must stand with Cuba, we must stand with Venezuela, and we must stand with all countries that are oppressed and whose resources are being stolen by white supremacists. Thank you.